So for today's practice, you're going to need a bolster or a rolled up blanket, something comfortable to move in. Hello and welcome to this yoga flow for period cramps. So we are going to start in Balasana, so child's pose. So just go ahead and meet me there. So nice deep breath in to begin with, and then we're going to sigh it all out. And again. One more time. So just arrive in on your mat now. Just first noticing how you're feeling. Maybe heavy, maybe sore, tired, or anything else that comes to mind. Today's practice isn't about doing all of the postures perfectly. It's about listening to your body, so if anything feels too much, then we're just not going to do it, or we're going to do something that feels good for us instead. Maybe that means just having a moment to come back to the breath, listen, watch. There's no right or wrong. So gently now stretching through the arms, so maybe using the mat to stretch the arms up and kind of the hands resisting on the mat. Finding that stretch through both of the arms. And then if it feels good, we're gently going to bring the hands back towards the lower back. And we're just going to massage into the lower back. Maybe you want to rock the head from side to side. Just releasing anything that you need to in this position, in Balasana, child's pose. Once you're ready, you're going to gently bring the hands up again. And we're going to stretch over to the right hand side really gently. So if at any point this feels too much, and just listening to your body. And then we're going to come back through centre and then over to the left hand side. Coming back to centre now. You're going to gently peel up nice and slowly to tabletop. Finding your 4 points of contact. We're going to gently inhale, dropping the belly down, gaze out ahead, open through the belly, through the chest, draw the shoulders back, down. And then as you exhale, round in the spine, pushing the floor away, rounding through the shoulders, drawing the belly button to the spine. Continue to do this in your own rhythm. So Bitilasana, cow pose, Marjariasana for cat pose. We're then going to just come back to neutral, and you're going to send the right leg gently out the back, inhaling. And then as you exhale, you're going to draw that leg in and come and bring it through the hands. You're going to bring that left leg back a little bit, scooch it back, coming into half pigeon pose, so Ardha Kapotasana. So if pigeon feels too much for you, then the alternative is to come onto the back, and you're going to come into lion figure 4. And it's exactly the same stretch. You can just bring some more control to this position, and this is a bit more accessible if you're feeling extra sensitive today. So choose what you want for your practice. There is no right or wrong Pottasana. So you're going to bring the hands either side of the knee, inhale up, nice tall spine. Then as you exhale, you're going to come down. You can bring the hands into a little pillow, little stack. And then just melting into the mat. So if you feel like you're rocking over to one side, maybe place a bolster or a pillow just to balance you out there. So you're on top of the leg rather than kind of on the side. And you're just going to allow the body to melt into the mat. Releasing through the hip. Can you let go where you're holding tension anywhere? Shoulders, back, hips, legs. And then when you're ready, just gently coming back up out of Ardha Kapotasana, half pigeon. Coming back to tabletop, we're ready to do the other side. So when you're ready, come to the other side. So inhale, bring the left leg out. And as you exhale, bringing that leg in, scooching the right leg back into Ardha Kapotasana on the left side. Inhaling up. Exhaling, coming down, bringing the hands into a little stack and relaxing the whole body. Again, if you need to, you can bring that bolster or a pillow just to tuck under the left hip, just to stop you from rolling onto one side. Really releasing through any body parts you're holding on to tension. Through the hips, shoulders, and then when you're ready, gently peeling back up and gently coming back to tabletop. So we're now going to come into melting heart pose, so Uttana Shirshasana. So we're going to bring the hands up to the top, and you're going to gently draw the forehead and the chest down to the mat. You can have this supported if you feel like you need to. Bring in a pillow or a bolster underneath the belly, feeling some extra support underneath the ribs if you feel like you need it. So really stretching through the shoulders, the arms, the ribs, the side body, and into the back. And then when you're ready, gently peeling back up, nice and slowly, coming into a seated position. So we're going to come into Paschimottanasana now. So forward fold, but we're going to do it supported. So you're going to bring your pillow or your bolsters and you're just going to stack them in front of you. We're going to inhale for a nice tall spine, maybe flex in the feet, roll in the ankles if that feels good. Inhale in, and then as you exhale, draw the chin down to the chest and just let the body hang onto the pillows, the bolster. Maybe letting your head rest to one side for the time being. So really letting the upper body hang and be held by the bolster, feeling that stretch down the back of the neck. Feeling the body being held by the bolster. One more breath and then you'll swap sides of the head. Then you're going to gently come back up. Getting rid of the bolster for now. And then coming all the way down to the back for bridge pose, set 2 Baddhasana. So just taking a moment here. We're going to gently window wipe the legs from side to side, just massaging that lower back again. Nice and gently, always nice deep breaths. And then when you're ready, you're going to grab the bolster. You're just going to plant both of the feet into the floor, inhaling. And then as you exhale, you're just going to lift up and then place the bolster underneath the back. If it feels enough to just rest on the bolster, then that is absolutely fine. If you'd like to, we're going to inhale. Getting the feet onto the floor, nice and solid. And as we exhale, you're going to gently bring the pelvis up to the ceiling, drawing the knees together, not so that they're really far apart and not touching, just so as if you're holding a block in between the legs. So just holding this for a few moments. Breathing into the back, breathing into the belly nice and deep. And then you're going to gently rest that down onto the pillow, onto the bolster. If you'd like to, can do another one of these, so inhaling. And as you exhale, just gently lifting up for a few moments. And then gently resting back down. So now just feeling totally held by the bolster beneath you, by the pillow beneath you. And then we're gently going to remove the bolster, coming back down to the ground. You're just going to draw the knees up to the chest and just rock, massaging the lower back, the spine. And then when you're ready, you're going to bring the legs all the way down into our final resting position, Shavasana. So we're going to do some staggered breathing to finish. So we're going to inhale a little bit, then pause, inhale a bit more, and pause, and inhale the rest of the way. And then let it all go. So inhale a little bit and pause, a bit more and pause. And the rest of the way, and then exhale it all out. So continue to do this in your own rhythm. So making that your last one now. So whenever you finish the exhale, just gently coming back to stillness. So I just wanted to touch on one of the 8 limbs of yoga, pratyahara, which means withdrawal of the senses. So when in meditation, going inward, just concentrating on the breath, withdrawing the senses from the outside world into your inside world. And just not allowing anything to kind of disrupt your peace, being fully in the moment, just letting the breath come and go for these next couple of moments of deep relaxation. When you're ready, you're going to gently deepen the breath. Gently wiggling fingers and toes. Maybe taking a full body stretch. Rolling the wrists and ankles. Maybe you want to draw the knees up to the chest, rocking, massaging the lower back. When you're ready, coming over to the right hand side in fetal position. And then gently meeting me in seated. We're going to take a nice deep breath in and an exhale out. When you're ready, gently opening the eyes. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your bleed, and I will see you in a video soon. Bye.